Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Happy to be here. Happy Thursday. I've missed you guys. Want to find myself really fast so I can see your comments. So let me know if you're on. Come say hi to me. And like always, tag, share, comment, join in with us today so that I want to make this a conversation for you. So let me just find myself really fast. It's being slow. So say hi to me. If you think someone would want to watch this today, they would enjoy this today, share, tag someone, and let's get to work. So I want to talk about one of my favorite topics is gratitude. And I can't seem to find myself here on Facebook. So hopefully we're live. Let me know if you can hear me because my internet is not showing me anything. So hopefully we're all here. See, we're almost there. Almost there. And no, we're not. Anyway, let me know if you're high. If you're here, let me know if you're high. How's that? Let me know if you're here. I got a new laptop, so I'm a little bit slower. It's kind of weird. It's not my old one. My other one died a sudden death. There we go. I can see myself. Hello, Kathy. Oh boy. Okay, so say hi. I want to talk today about gratitude. Sorry about that. It appears like things are going to be a little crazy today. Come on. You can do it. So, okay, I'm just not going to be able to see comments. I will just, because it's just being crazy. So I'm not going to sit here and make you wait while I do that. So hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited that you're here. Today, I felt like we should talk about gratitude. And the part that I wanted to talk about, we always talk about, we're supposed to have gratitude in our life, yada, yada, yada. We should be grateful. We should be seeing all these things. But I want to talk about what it's like when we are not living in a life of gratitude and love and compassion and what that feels like. And I was really hoping that I would be able to see comments because I want you guys to interact with me as I talk about this stuff, because I want to talk about the pain points and what it's like to not live in a space of gratitude and love. And let me turn I think I found myself finally. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Maybe. All right, so I want to talk about what it's like to not live in a space of gratitude. If you're on, if you can hear me, please say hi. Please say yep, you can hear me in the comments. Make sure I'm not having any technical difficulties because my things are being super weird. So say hi if you're on. I'll turn my phone down so I can see my comments. So let me know that you're in. Okay, I'm seeing some thumbs up, so that's a good thing. So I'm sorry about that first little bit. Like I got a new computer and I have had hell for the last week and a half trying to get my stuff to work. Today I wasn't even sure if we were doing live again. I spent my time on customer service chats this morning. We all know what that's like, trying to get things to work. So hopefully we're here. Hopefully all is well. So hello, Joyce. And so say hi to me. But I want to talk today about what life looks like when we live in a no gratitude world, because that we always talk about the other side of it, what it's like to live into gratitude, what it feels like to be in that space. But I want to talk about what it feels like to not be in that space. So I wrote some things down. I took some notes. If you resonate with any of these, you can put me in the comment, put a hell yes. Oh my gosh, I understand that. and let's talk about them. So the first thing that I wrote down is the world seems dark, cold, unjust, and unsafe. Does anybody feel this way? When we are vibing on these low vibes, when we're not in a space of gratitude and love, the world can seem dark. And I picture it like, and I know this kind of, I loved watching The Wizard of Oz when I was growing up. Now, yes, it was a little bit before my time, so don't, but I remember how cool it was when the first part of the movie, you know, is black and white. To me, that's what it feels like to live in this place of just cold. It feels unjust. It feels unsafe. We want to complain about everything. Does anybody understand this one that is watching with me? I would love to get your reaction on that. Because the next thing I wrote is we see things basically in black and white instead of color. Now, not literally, you're looking out, you're seeing the green trees. Nothing seems vibrant. And I'm pointing out the things to you that are, you know, not so obvious when we live in this space of not being in gratitude. So, you know, instead of seeing things and vibrant and being joyful and being in this place of yumminess, we're kind of in this, yeah, it's just kind of there. It's just kind of the same old thing every day. We just really just don't see things for what they are. And things seem to be bleak and kind of dreary. Kind of like when you look out your window on a rainy day and you're just like, yeah, this is what life feels like. Does anybody understand any of these? Does anybody resonate? Have you ever felt like this at any time in your life? The next one I wrote down is we dread life. We dread getting up. We dread going to bed only to start over again tomorrow. Anybody understand that one? And we all go through periods of time. So we all go through periods of time where we have these things going on, but it's when we stay in this place for long periods of time. So the next one I wrote down is our vibration is low and we attract other low vibing souls to our party. So we're bringing in people who are, geez, I got to do it again tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we never get to do anything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Joyce is saying, is this all there is? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yes, and especially for this last year. Thanks, Janine. It has been this way for us last year. You know, we were stuck in our houses. We were not told not to leave, told to stay there, be safe. You know, so you're getting up, looking at your own four walls every day going, what the hell are we doing? What is going on? This is the same thing every day, over and over and over again. So when we talk about this low vibration or these low vibrant souls, we bring in more of these people to us to come and join our party, our pity party. And we kind of all congregate together because you've heard the thing that likes attracts likes. Now my husband's an engineer and he says, no, not really technically, but we bring in people that are like us, that are on the same vibration as us. We all vibrate from the inside and we all have a vibration and we attract and line up with other people who are on our same level. So think about that as we're going on here. The next one we talk about is we complain about everything. You'll find yourself and, oh my gosh, my neighbor's such a jerk. Oh my heck, did you see that lady in the store today? Oh my heck, did you see what she was wearing? Oh my gosh, did you see like this constant rhetoric of just complaining and complaining? Did you see, boy, that lady was a jerk. Boy, these people are rude. Like, has anybody been in that space for a while? Does anybody understand that? Because that one is a big one. Then, and to go along with that, we find fault in others. We just seem to be looking around, finding everything that we do not like about other people, about other things, about circumstances going around us. Has anybody, give me thumbs up in the comments, put a 1 in the comments if you understand any of these that I have talked about so far, because I want to hear. And if you have any comments on them, I want to hear them in the comment section. So post them in there. The other thing that we do is we talk about everything that we don't like. So along with complaining And going through all of that, we're talking about everything that we don't like. Instead of focusing on what we want, we're focusing on what we don't want in life. So there's the next one. We think about everything we don't have. So we're in this place of just constantly thinking about everything that we want, everything that we don't seem to be able to have. We don't have enough money to buy it. We don't have any of the funds to even go out and get it. We just can't do anything. You're bored, so you're thinking about what you're going to do I can't do that because we don't have money. I can't do that and I don't like that, and I don't. So all of these things that I don't, and I have, and I can't, and I shouldn't. We find others to blame for our circumstances. When we're in this low vibing, no gratitude world, we find other people to blame for our circumstances. We will blame the dog. The dog got in our way. We blame the neighbors. They're such jerks. My parents, they never gave me opportunities. So we're just stuck in this place. I married this person and I'm just stuck here. Hello, Laura. Thanks for joining us. So we find ourselves blaming others for our circumstances. We find ourselves in a foul mood most of the time, complaining about those who are in a good mood. We all know those. Somebody comes bebopping in and you're like, oh God, I just can't deal with that today. Anybody have those thoughts? Raise your hands, put them in the comments. Let me know, which is like, oh my gosh, I can't even deal with that today. She's over there and she's like, and I'm like, not having it. It's because we're not on that same vibration with her. So that to us feels just nasty. When you're in this no gratitude world, this low vibing world is what we're going to call it. So the next one that I wrote down is we find ourselves, let's see, I almost read the same. They seem to be just happening. Things around us seem to just be happening to us. And they all seem to be bad. You wreck your car and then something else happens and you lose your wallet and you go here and you go there. And it's like every time you turn around, something else is going on. Can anybody relate with any of these that we have talked about? When we get in this place of things that are happening to us, I've noticed when our vibration drops, we go to this place of, oh my gosh, we're picked on for one. We're being punished in this life. The thing is that the vibration that we're on is creating this whole world for us. And the thoughts that we have, Laura's going, yep. Yeah, so we create this space for ourselves. When we talk about, like I said, when I started this, we always talk about, oh, this is what gratitude does for you. But how do we get from here up to where we want to be, being grateful for life, being grateful for where we're at, being grateful for the things that we have, because there's quite a stretch in between from feeling picked on and we've in a foul mood all the time and we're always complaining. And it's not always easy to go from here, from this place, this low vibing world, up into the higher place, up where we can find gratitude, up where I see it as like I used in the beginning of this, like on the Wizard of Oz. And in the first of the movie, it's in black and white. And then when they get to the land of Oz, it goes to this most beautiful color. And to me, that's what gratitude, that's what living in gratitude feels like to me, is living in this place of full color, full HD, surround sound, like the whole shebang. That's what gratitude can feel like. But how do we go from low vibing up to here? Well, it takes a little bit of work and it takes a couple of things. So the first thing that we need to do is start being mindful of our thoughts. Most people want the easy answer out and they want to go, oh my gosh, you know what? I just need to just pop up there. Most of us don't just pop up there to gratitude. We have to start paying attention to what we're thinking, to what we're feeling, to what we're knowing. And our first indicator of where we're at is how we feel. And I want you all to just take a minute. I'm being like totally drawn to my heart space. And I want you to just take a minute. And I want you to just put your hand on your heart space. I want you to just ask yourself where you're at today. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the absolute most grateful person ever, 1 being this, I'm in the shitstorm and life's falling apart for me. And I want you to ask yourself, where are you? On that scale from 1 to 10, where are you? And whatever answer you get is just fine. I want you to trust it. And I want you to post it in the comments for me. Where are you on this gratitude scale? Where's your vibration at? 1 to 10. 1 being your lowest, 10 being your highest. And just really do a check-in with yourself. You know, do I have pressure in my chest? Am I feeling all this stress? Am I feeling anxiety today? Where is all this coming from? And just sit there just for a minute. This isn't a place of judgment. This is just, where am I? And post that in your comments. So we've got Janine's a 7. Yay, Joyce is a 7. So, and then I want you to think about, where do you want to be? Do you want to go higher than that? Would it be nice? Because those of you who are vibing at 7, that's pretty dang good. Like, I think that's awesome. Can we go higher than that? Can we bring it up? Laura's a 4 today. Oh, Laura, I'm gonna send you some love, girlfriend. So where are you feeling it? Assess it in your body. Where is it for Laura that you're a 4 today? Where is that heaviness at? Where is that at for you? And anybody else? I see some more people just popped on. Hi, Betty. So assess that. Where are you? So those of you who are just coming on, we were assessing our gratitude level, where we were at. 1 being no gratitude, in the dark. 10 being high vibing, amazing. We're there. You can post your number 1 to 10 in the comments. And then as you put your hand on your heart, just feel it. And where are you feeling it in your body? Where is your stress out in your body? Because we need to check in with ourselves, and we need to learn to be honest with ourselves with where we're at. My heart and my chest. Yeah, Laura, that's as you put your hand on there. You know, and really just take a minute for you, Laura, and anybody else that's feeling the pressure in their body. Just take a minute and just notice it, and just give it a couple of deep breaths and just let it go. We get so strung out with life sometimes. We get so uptight. We get busy. I've been doing it too. I've been feeling it these last couple of weeks. I was telling you the reason I was late coming on is I've spent the day getting my computer fixed and set up, and it's been a real pain in the ass today. Like, I won't lie. I was feeling like a 4 too. Like, Betty's saying 6-ish. 6 is good. That's good. So then ask yourself, give yourself a couple of deep breaths, and can we bring it up just 1 more notch? For those of you who are saying 7, bring it up to an 8. Bring in all that good vibe and stuff. Allow the others to just flow out, and allow yourself to come up just 1 more step. Those of you who are feeling a 4, just bring it up to a 5, just a 5. If you're a 6, bring it up to that 7. Just allow yourself. This doesn't have to be rocket science. Just dial it up. Just turn that dial up just a little bit more. Bring in a little bit more gratitude. Call in that love and that compassion and that gratitude in through your heart space. Call it in there and allow it to just turn up just 1 more. And allow yourself to feel that. Allow yourself to go to this space of feeling gratitude. For those of you who are like, I just can't do it today. I just not feeling it today. Allow yourself to come to that place. Betty's saying in her chest and stomach, that's totally normal too. Just allow that to just roll out of there. It doesn't matter what's going on in your world. It doesn't matter how we react to it is what we're worried about. That's what we want to focus on. I mean, you can be having the shittiest day in your whole life and just take a minute to breathe in, and the world is fabulous again, because it doesn't really matter. Just allowing yourself to bring in that place of gratitude. So as I talked about earlier, we can change this by doing what we just did. We can also change it by listening to our thoughts and listening to our actions, and watch how we are reacting. I know for me, some days I just get up and it seems harder to stay in that place of gratitude. It seems harder to be in that place of trusting. This is the one that I've been working on now, is trusting. Yep, Laura's saying exactly. It's how you react to it. Absolutely. You know, it's staying in this place of trusting. Living in this gratitude world does not mean that your world suddenly becomes rosies and wonderful and nothing ever goes wrong to you. It means that we are reacting to things so much differently. We're not going to the place of gloom and doom. We're not telling ourselves we can't and we shouldn't and we won't. We're just knowing that everything that comes our way is for our own good. We're trusting it and we're just letting it roll on through. And that is what this gratitude feels like inside of your body. You know, when you go and you open up your mail and you're like, oh boy, and it's not good news, you're like, all right. When we're in a place of gratitude, when you're vibing up here in this 8, 9, and 10, you're like, yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. When you're down here in 1, 2, and 3 and the world sucks, that's devastating to you. And we can get there by just taking a minute to bring that energy up for ourselves. Allow yourself to feel it. And when I talk about being in gratitude, I don't even think that we don't have to stay in this all happy-go-lucky place all the time. We need to feel our stuff. We need to deal with life. Sometimes we need to move through it for a minute, but then we need to bounce right back up and go back where we know we belong. Because that is where I feel like we find our greatest satisfaction. The other thing that I know is doing the healing work makes this process so much easier, because really what these feelings are, they're old patterns for us. They're old beliefs for us. They're old things that are stagnant in there that we sometimes get hung up on. And as we do our healing work, as we go through and clear out our clutter, as we do all of this personal development and working with a healer and doing those kind of things, it makes this gratitude world a whole lot easier. The other thing that I know is that back in January, for those of you who have been with me for a while, I mean my team and I, beautiful Janine that is on here, we created a gratitude course. And it was one of the most amazing experiences. I still have people that have talked to me about doing this course, because in there, that's exactly what we talk about, is doing healing. We talk about clearing out the clutter. We talk about raising our vibrations and staying in a place of gratitude. And it has been, I have watched so many people go through this course and hear back from them, with them telling me how much it meant to them and what an amazing experience it was for them to be able to go and do their healing work and go clear out the clutter and clear out their mind and come to a different place inside of themselves. And when we clear out the garbage, this is why I preach healing all the time, is because when we clear out the garbage, this is how we raise our vibration inside of our body. As we let those old lower vibration garbage go, we're able to rise up. I see it like popping. I keep wanting to say this word, like popping out of our shell, like all those old cords and all those heavy things that held us down before. We just get to pop out of that shell and we get a new level. We get a new level, a new place of being. And that's what gratitude does for us. That is what this place of healing and gratitude and mindset and just this different place of being for us. In the gratitude challenge, we actually had a 30-day, like a whole gratitude journal. This is downloadable inside of the course, or you can purchase it off my website. But this was a place for people to take notes. This was a place for people to write down what they were grateful, to spend time every day in that place of gratitude, writing down the things that we're grateful, and really learning to feel this place of gratitude in our life. Because as we live in this place of gratitude, our whole world changes. We go from black and white to color. And some people are like, yeah, you know what? Don't knock it until you try it. Laura's saying your gratitude course was definitely eye-opening and a life changer for sure. I was grateful for everything I learned. Absolutely, Laura did. Yeah, she was very dedicated and did the whole entire course. Hello there. Yes, Delise has loved the gratitude challenge. The gratitude challenge was an amazing experience for so many people, but learning to live and spending 30 solid days in that gratitude space. This is how we make changes. This is how things come about for us. And so going to that place, learning to be there, learning to stay there, learning to be able to fall out of it, but then come right back into it. Knowing when you need to do some more work, knowing when we need to do some mindset. These are all things that we learn and as we grow and cultivate ourselves over time. So I would encourage you all to spend some time in gratitude. You can get a notebook, you can write it down. spend some time every day. But here's the key. You need to set in it and you need to feel it. And you need to dial up the feelings of gratitude in your life. So if you're feeling just like what we did before, you need to tap into that. Where am I at today? Oh my gosh, I'm kind of low vibing today. I need to bring that up. We need to bring that up. Just a couple of notches, just dialing it up. And it's just setting in that space. For me, this is easily done if I can start off and I do just what I showed you that we talked about earlier. Put my hand on my heart. Where am I today? What am I doing? How am I feeling? Tapping into myself. Where am I at? And then I start thinking about all the things that I am grateful for. And usually if we can go to that one thing, every one of us have something in our lives that when we think about it, it almost brings tears to your heart, like tears to your soul, tears to your face. Like this place of, for some of us, it's when our children was born. For some of us, maybe it's the day you got married, or there's a significant time in your life when you can immediately go back to that and go, oh my gosh, yes, that was the perfect moment in my life. And if you can go there and then even dial it up even more, add in more gratitude, bring in more gratitude and love for that space, it makes it easier to find gratitude and love in the world around us, especially when we're looking around. There's a lot going on in our world right now. I don't care what side of the political spectrum, there is a lot going on out there. There seems to be a lot of unrest. There seems to be a lot of hate and anger and sadness in the world. And you can make a difference every day just by you doing this simple work. And I know some of you are going, how can I make a difference? Because as we change our vibration, we bring in more people who want to be on that vibration, and they bring in more people. This is why I do what I do, because if I can lift you guys up, you can go out and lift more people up, and we can all do this together. And that is the type of energy that I want to be around. I don't know about you. Sometimes if there are things, who's having a hard time with all the things that seem to be going on in the world? You seem to be caught. Is anybody caught up in the politics or the news stuff or things that are going on around and you're having a hard time getting out of it and you think about it all day long? Is there anybody in that spot? Because I'm feeling drawn towards talking about that for a minute. Is there anybody in that place that's just really having a hard time and you're reading stuff and you seem to can't stay out of it? You seem to need to be in there. Is there anybody on today that is there? And it's not a bad place to be. We've all been there. When all of the election stuff was going on, I think we were all kind of glued to our TVs. And I remember one day asking my guides why I couldn't stay in this place of gratitude. And it was so crazy because the answer I got was like a smack in the face. And my answer was, yes, Joyce is saying you can go from 10 to 0 in 3 seconds. You absolutely can. I asked my guides about this. I'm like, why can't I seem to stay in this place of gratitude? What is going on? Why is everything around me? What am I doing wrong? And I heard just as plain as day, if you're gonna wallow in the swamp, that's the vibration you're gonna get. And I was at the time wallowing in the swamp because I'm watching all of the garbage that we're getting and I'm soaking it all in. And that is my vibration. That's where I'm at. And that is not a place of gratitude and love. That is a place of worry. That is a place of going off on these tangents about everything that's going on. That is low vibration garbage. So, you know what? I have really made a conscious effort, and it's not that I'm blind. Yeah, Janine's like, unsubscribe, delete, turn the TV off, news, cleaned up my feed. Absolutely. Those are all where I was headed next, because I literally unplugged from all of it. I cleaned up my news feed, just like Janine's talking about. I don't turn the TV on and I don't watch the news on TV ever. I unsubscribe from people. Because when I go into my social media, I want it to be what I want it to see. That's what I want it to be, people who are vibing like me, who are on that same. It's not that I am downplaying anybody. I don't care where they're at. But I choose not to make it part of my life. I would encourage all of you today, go clean up your Facebook news feed. Just go do it. It will be the most freeing thing you've ever done. I went through just a week ago, hasn't been very long. And I cleaned up my friend list. I did some things, and it wasn't anything against anybody on there. It's just that my friends thing had gotten out of control. Like, I didn't even know the people that I was seeing on my newsfeed anymore. And I was like, you know what? I just don't want, this is not what I want for myself anymore. I have unsubscribed from groups that I'm not actively participating in. I've unsubscribed from it. And it's just a way to clear out the garbage and to bring yourself back to this place of high vibration. So stop wallowing in the swamp and start joining in with this beautiful gratitude movement that we can all be in. So who's ready to find more gratitude in their life? Everybody, give me thumbs up. Who's ready to find more gratitude? Because we can always come to this place of finding more gratitude, more love. Who's ready to go there? Is anybody ready to be there with me? Because I know even today I had to pull myself up just a little bit. I had to do just what I talked to you about doing. Yeah, Joyce is saying yes. And Laura's yes. And Laura knows all this stuff. She could come up here and teach this. She could come teach with me. Well, I'm going to encourage you all to go to a place of gratitude. Keep gratitude in your forefront. You want your life to look better, to feel better, to move better, to do all of these things. Come and join us in our gratitude course. We've updated it. We've done some amazing things in there. So if you're interested in doing that, write me in the comments. Let's put that in there. And then I would encourage you all to spend time every day in a place of gratitude and really feeling it. Don't just write shit down. Don't just go, yeah, I should be grateful for that. Take a moment, breathe into your feelings. Where are they at? Acknowledge that. Then bring in your feeling of whatever it is that is your go-to, where you feel gratitude and love, and dial it up from there. And then write your gratitude list and come at it from that place of love, that place of compassion, because that is where you will see amazing things. And when we make it a practice for 30 days, it is life-changing. It is completely life-changing. And yes, we can kind of get off, and which is why we've kind of opened up the course again. We get off our path, we get out of a routine. It's just getting back into that routine. This doesn't have to be a big thing. This is 5 minutes a day. Just 5 minutes a day. And every one of us can find 5 minutes a day, right? Everybody that's on, you can find 5 minutes a day to be in that space of gratitude. So I'm going to encourage you to be there. Find that gratitude for yourself. Find this space of love and compassion. I love you all. I'm grateful for all of you. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for being here. And we will see you all very soon. Have a fantastic evening.